Do you two have some time?
All right,
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
How did this become Paimonville? See, Lolly looks quite down on herself. All right. It's on Paimon, so you can just sit back and...
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks?
Are you sure? We can save you some more, Sure, that's fine with us, but... Paimon doesn't want...
Don't worry. Do you see two people standing by the door?
But Paimon only...
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be.
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her...
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great...
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now.
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to...
Well then.
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name.
Are you still with us, Seatlawi?
You chump. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really?
Granny Seatlawi.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between... Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find flow just... That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering...
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point.
Is this another specialty of the mouth?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Sitlali herself. While she can eat...
Warning, warning. Red. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within... Huh? Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl. Hey.
You had Paimon Moon?
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
Red eye.
Are you feeling okay? Wanna take a...
There's so...
Why not?
Please, Paimon. It's not as...
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously. Huh?
It's okay. Yo, it's okay, Sitlali.
This is so...
It's okay, Sitlali. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Hearing me mum, it's just like when you're...
So that,
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes.
Yo. It's okay.
Take a walk with me. I have things...
looks like she's completely given up. Like those crib...
Ja. Das hatten wir ja schon öfters. Spielt doch keine Rolle, ob man 200 oder 1000 Jahre alt ist. Ist okay, Sitlali. Gaming. Ja. Speziell. Aha. Da bin ich mal gespannt.
Give up. Hesitating will do you no good.
What do you need? What do you need?
Anyway.
Ja, mies.
This one, then this one here. Sort of really is hard.
Oh, Moo made some new friends.
Don't worry, I always win anyway.
Been here before. This one, then this one here. Sort of really is hard.
Oh, Moo made some new friends.
Don't worry, I always win anyway.
This one, then this one here. Sort of really is hard.
Oh, Moo made some new friends.
This one, then this one here. Sort of really is hard.
Oh, Moo made some new friends.
This one, then this one here. Sort of really is hard.
Moo made some new friends. Moo made some new friends.
This one, then this one here. Sort of really is hard. This one, then this one here.
Oh, Moo made some new friends.
Hesitating will do you no good.
Need some high-calorie food urgently? You've come to the right place.
Let me see.
This one, then this one here. Sort of
Don't
really
worry,
is hard.
I always win anyway.
Oh, Moo made some new friends.
Hesitating will do you no good.
Need some high-calorie food urgently? You've come to the right place.
This one, then this one here. Sort of really is
Don't
hard.
worry, I always win anyway.
Oh, Moo made some new friends.
Need some high-calorie food urgently? You've come to the right place.
Let me see.
This one, then this one here. Sort of really is hard.
Moo made some new friends.
Been here before?
Ach ja.
great view.
Wow, it's beautiful!
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do?
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here, let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that...
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things...
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right. I don't usually open up to the people of... I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long. I might as well...
But you're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eastly is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful.
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you?
We don't find you scary at all.
Huh. That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a... Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just...
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's a special... Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, the reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls, and in Auroran's incomplete soul, a possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel for lost. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the same. Pathetic, isn't it? Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, the plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the... He asks this question.
Wait,
The kiss?
He knows that. But he still feels guilt. Maybe he...
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroran into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back. You don't look so good.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. Okay.
Hey, we're...
Good point. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right. We should just go... But she's probably asleep. We can find her for...
always at the bottom.
Ondan. Kasuto. Sonst nämlich keiner. Schade.
Need a surfboard? Ja, ja.
So noisy outside. Hiram still haven't sleep. Well, guess we should see what's going on.
Seinen Preis. Okay.
You're already here.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on. I heard many.
The Abyss attacked.
I'll be fine. The stadium could always use more manpower. I'm done I was the one who but I should. As for the ancient name, thank you.
She left in a hurry. The situation must be. Oh, looks like a lot of people are heading to this.
Traveler, over
Cool.
here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared.
Oh, you're all here!
Just my way of saying how awesome you are.
But can we get a quick rundown of the city?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defense. Chaska and I have...
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that would be pretty. It'll be fine.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be
Oh, and some...
Koichi.
All right, let's hurry up and talk.
Rein zufällig Worte da. Oh, rein zufällig. Gibt es ja mitgehabt.
Oh, it's you two. As you look, I'm very.
That's all right. We're also in a hurry. We're gonna.
What?
Was?
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis, I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net?
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just a... The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and... Even then, the net, given the enormity of the price, it's a solution Now it's true, both plans come at a risk. But after weighing our options, this is our Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the having a contingency plan still. This has always been a welcome.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason for him to... Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer. Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
Not even a little! We would never...
Just as expected. I appreciate your sincerity. Maybe it was out of caution, so now that you have your answer, do you still...
You scared Paimon.
That's a good... As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Don't worry.
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. Oh, now you doubt my strength. That hurts, traveler. Anyway, I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses. Now I just...
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes.
All right, we should head out.
Ich hab gegen die Arlecchino gekämpft und was gesehen. Wieso? Statue. Also ich kann nicht. My Politis. Es wird immer wieder. Komm, Mulane, gib ein bisschen Gas.
Quick, over here! To save...
Kachina, how many people?
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
We'll go together.
Ich kann auch mit. Aber warum hat die Kachina keine Stimme? Woher kommt mir das bekannt vor? Hä? Oh Gott. Solange es nicht abgründig ist.
Stay safe. We've got this.
Sorry.
really thought I was done for. I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the... By the way, where's Lolly?
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe. She said
Yeah, that makes sense. The attacks are more urgent. Alright, this isn't a good... The abyss? Before... You mean the situation? It's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse by the second, and all we can do is wait.
that just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing, everyone.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution but refusing to use it. Honestly, if he has the same information...
We talked to Malika before we left the stadium.
Ja, mir wirklich keine Stimme geben, Alter.
And, well...
Yeah, I trust the... Plus, she burned... When it comes to Natlan
I agree. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon...
The next question.
This is...
We still don't have an...
Let's head back then. With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give something away.
Sounds good. I have a...
I was just about to ask. Register? Nah. You got it. Alright. See you all later.
Oh, you
Die haben Kachina wirklich keine Stimme gegeben. Ich werde, glaube ich, eine wahnsinnige... Hi! Hättest du eine freundliche... Ach ja.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to...
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Here's...
Kommt mal runter und lasst euch erklären. Ist okay. Hi. Schon haben wir Sicht, oder? Hast du Piss in der Luft im Stoff? Es tut mir leid, Gelser.
Were they attacked by the abyss?
Ja,
No,
du
wait.
kapierst
It
es nicht.
looks
Der
like they're
Abgrund,
protecting a group of travelers. Over there.
Ja.
Do you see?
der Abgrund ist der Feind von allen.
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Let's keep observing.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
Thank you so much. I wish there was...
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission and saw you being attacked. If you truly wish to repay the favor...
Oh, okay. We can do that.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Our captain simply wishes to remain Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you quiet...
Got it. Well,
Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that who the pyro are?
Exactly. Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people in need. I didn't sense an ulterior motive. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But based on what we just saw,
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui.
it's too early to say.
Ist so. Ist wirklich so. Das will ja der glaubt keiner. Der Abgrund ist der Feind von jedem.
So this is where they were headed. Looks tricky.
Koichi, wait for me here.
Oh, no, you don't.
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage.
We still can't see anything on the inside. What if you can't find...
The more heavily guarded the location, the more that intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not gonna listen to me anyway.
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it...
All right. If we start arguing, this will never end.
Guess that means I win. Don't worry.
All right. Same plan as usual. We split up. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
Kaska. Finde den Hut sehr interessant. Was sie jetzt sehen muss.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place.
Aha.
Now. Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act. Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. I'll wait for her signal. That's it. Now's my chance.
Sobald die jetzt hier.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move.
But
That was close. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my... Now's my chance. I made it! Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow... Wait! I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode?
What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrade. Come get me, Chaska. I hope she...
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way... Well, I was pretty helpful.
I was wrong, Koichi.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it?
Let's focus on the task.
Alright. Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism. The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day.
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This should be what our Lord's looking for.
Janowski.
Took us long enough. Come on, let's get this thing back.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good...
What was that sound?
Uh-oh. We've been...
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What? You'll regret that!
Ah, Tiska, Baba, Dutaska. Interessante Methoden haben die zwei Geschwister. Ja. Haben wir das Richtige schon.
Once we got them off our... It looked like they were waiting, though.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your...
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
Well, I didn't cause you a...
You've done...
I know, I'm...
So, our current intel suggests the device is a complete mystery. Even to...
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve as... Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natlan familiar with the secret source.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. I prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude.
My patience.
You don't need to give us anything, Archon.
I accept.
What am I gonna...
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too, so I'll start investigating the source.
Yummy snack!
So typisch Paimon. Okay, Mann.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home, with our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can make.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind.
That's what you always say. Everything's no. What if the Abyss attacks again?
I won't. Triple promise I. Fine, on the off. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter. I guess you're right. I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life.
Then try to see things from.
The two of you are.
I disagree. I understand.
Who wants to be like her? Overcome.
That's just not true.
You think I.
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon never said anything.
Don't worry, Paimon.
Plus, I guess we are similar and we're family. I can't help it if my older sister.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type.
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and
be my guest. See you later, traveler.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
Bye, you two.
Those two will probably make up for real at some... Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over everything that we know...
Sorry for popping.
Why do you look so awkward?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush.
Awesome! Just give us your orders!
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just...
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Auroron has always wanted to... Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left.
I agree with your hypothesis. Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our camp.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success, so there's no way he can... Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe.
I'm surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on... Plus, he was on guard. All these years of calling me Granny. And I...
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together, right? That couldn't have been easy.
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. He's not only a child of... Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might have a...
Wait, what are you saying?
Look. Remember how I said Auroron's so... And this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. You guys know Aoife. Aoife doesn't know what's going... He probably suspects...
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't. But I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron's memories.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like...
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away.
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can finally track him down. I know he thinks of me as his grandma, but do you think he'll get mad at...
That's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500. Yeah, you're right.
You're just making it worse, traveler!
I need to look at his memory. I don't care.
You sure you'll be okay? We can...
Did you just say you'll come with me?
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because,
You really mean it? Fine, you can come. Just promise me...
Don't worry, we're professional adventurers!
Then I place my trust in your professional... All right, time... Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but...
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain. What you up to?
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating.
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden.
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
You really knew I was coming.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people that just appeared out of nowhere?
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but if you run into them, be...
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not?
I enjoy living by myself out in the... I guess you're from the Fatui. One everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Granny? What does an Outlander want? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's leaving? He gave up just like that? Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Citlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she have to do with that? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. I've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him and also familiar in some way.
What is it?
My lord, I feel...
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you notice any irregularities, assume drill formation. However, there's no reason to first priority.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss?
Der erste Fan für jeden ist. Deswegen.
I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care? It seems like his subordinates refer to him as the captain. No, and now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual.
You two.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside?
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time. Do you
The time for idle observation is... This nation is out of time.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top? Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from? Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost.
Deswegen hat er gerettet, weil er Angst hat, dass er stirbt. Und jetzt können alles langsam Sinn. Doch natürlich.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out. You heard something from here, did it?
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast.
And yet, one of those very beasts...
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. Can she really save us? The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So, I felt like I had to help you.
Bin gleich wieder da.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless...
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe. So, we're in the same boat.
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was obvious.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet...
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met.
Strange? Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Eastly, someone capable of communicating with the Wyub. And the Wyub are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. You are more... Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan.
Irgendwo das göttliche Auge ja auch haben. Es sei denn, wenn es so eine mächtige Kraft hat, dass er ihm nur teuflisches Bann in Zügeln reißen kann, wie damals Signora. Vielleicht ist es darüber ja Kühe und somit haben wir es so kennt, wie man es kennt.
I see.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Das Herz vollen Elementen ist ja eigentlich Irramasul. No one.
Woo!
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just,
Of course. I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna get him? Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Anyway, back to what we just saw.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to What does that even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe?
The loom of fate?
Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, it's a device from Conrio that has unbelievable power. Anyway, if he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in Natlan will be affected.
Which means the captain has been honest from the very beginning.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh, we've got to tell Moika about this.
Yes, she needs to know about this.
wir normal an. Was habe ich eigentlich beim Tag, ja. Ich glaube, dass ich jedes Mal sein Artefakt austausche. Ich glaube, dass ich jedes Mal sein Artefakt austausche. Nein. Auftrag ist mir lieber. Ja, aber das ist gut, aber leider Verteidigung mache ich das nicht. Ne? Ja. Hallo. Das brauche ich nicht.
I'm heading east. Don't you come with, you hear?
Ich liebe die Archon-Aufträge. Also der hat sich allgemein gestummt. Ach ja.
No time to lose.
I always win anyway.
Kann man nicht sprechen. Ja. Der bringt doch mal nichts. Capitano ist wirklich sehr, sehr schwach. Was das in einem Kopf verloren hat.
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect timing. I've located the
Oh, really? That's great! Oh, with his granny's permission of—
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal.
Is reconstructing the ley line?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines. Very similar. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over.
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are working to push back the Abyss on the front lines.
But that's barely any people!
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid.
All right. I understand where I'm needed.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right. Back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the— Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea. As you all know, the captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. Their plan We'll head out together, and—
I agree with Kanich.
Listen to my plan first. The captain will— No. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best. Exactly. The Traveler— No one can create a distraction.
Understood. Then we should, head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Thank you, everyone.
Bitte mich holen, Prinz den Namen tun. Den so gern haben. Mit der Senior habe ich mich schon abgefunden, aber ein Captain. Du bist wenn uns helfen. Ich werde jetzt erkunden, warum wir mit alle anderen befreundet sind. So, auf diese Antwort muss ich erstmal eine rauchen gehen. Eine kurze Pause einlegen. Ja, ich habe schon wieder 110, alles klar. Ach Dori. Motivität. Aber kennt es, okay. Fokussieren auf keine Selfie. Ist okay. Auf keine Selfie. Blume. No. Ich bin gleich wieder da.
This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill. I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt. You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here.
Zur Eingang der geheimen Ruine. Und schon so eine geheime Ruine, dann ist sie nicht mehr geheim. Bitte. Das nur außer Gefecht setzen, nicht killen.
All right. Any of the nearby mountains?
There are only a few.
Das ist eine Schatzkiste. Ah, ein Bobble. Hey.
You're mine.
Laid bare. Witness my rise. Overruled.
I will have order.
All right.
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good.
I can see the ends.
Perfect.
All right. Please, take care.
Oha. Wieso habe ich jetzt ein Foto gekriegt? Wieso habe ich jetzt ein Foto gekriegt? Das kann doch nicht gut enden, wenn ich ein Foto gekriegt habe. Wieso habe ich jetzt ein Foto gekriegt? Moment mal. Das muss ich checken, das weiß auf was mir ist da los. Wieso habe ich ein Foto gekriegt? Ach so.
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Moeka. You look super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Moment mal. Heute 4 Tage kündig haben, wieso habe ich noch 2 Tage? Ja. Wait. Verteidigung. Angriff. Zurückziehen. Die sind wahrscheinlich traurig. Ja, nein, 20 Stunden. Ja, das ist schon ja.
Too slow.
Ah, der Plan Pizza. Den Teilen.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
Schaut aus wie Gio.
Quit following me.
The wind rises. Bow your head. Yeah. Ha!
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon.
This is order.
Transfixed.
Tidal wave. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Bring it on.
Behold.
Ha! Ha!
Wind. It's Auroron's doing. They're probably trying to buy time.
Ja, das sieht auch nicht so drauf. Ihre Augen schauen so geil aus.
These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Well, let's give them a try.
Okay, das ist so ein Dings hier, ne?
That's far enough! Unsightly insects! You're dead!
Overruled. This is where you fall. Transfixed.
Stabilize! Squall and Fury!
Order guide you.
You're mine.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Ah, ist das wieder eine Drache da.
There they are!
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect.
Oh, they're here.
Huh. I thought the Pyro Archon would choose a frontal.
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
We need to turn it off!
I won't let you do this!
The sound of lament?
What was that sound? It was like a piercing...
Now's our chance to turn off the device. Oh, Auroran? How did he just... His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
This ends now!
Huh?
Something's wrong.
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
You.
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad.
We did it!
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and
His voice is completely different.
stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree.
Na, doktor.
Abandoning... Why do you care about a doomed man? After all, His soul has been...
Doktore. Doktore. Das war mal klar, Doktor. Aber just a kind?
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that? What's down there?
Doktore. Save the doctor, ne?
Aurora, it's you. What'll it be to... Oh. Savior?
Auroron, is that you? Oh, here, have a... Can I get you any...
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you never thought about...
Our Aurora?
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on...
Everyone said a true savior. Maybe I don't need to sacrifice. If I had succeeded back then...
Done spacing out, Auroron? Did you finish your...
Yes, Granny. It's just...
Of course not.
Because you're a genius.
You could say... Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treat... Take it from me. The happiest...
Granny didn't say it outright, but I never forced myself. I never even got the chance to try before.
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe a...
Bummer. Guess that means...
Aoife, do you think...
Fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think...
Fun enough, I guess.
Exactly. Most people... Oh, jeez.
Why should I? I thought being a vet...
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to out...
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. A part of me has always been missing. That's why the other spirit said I was...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes.
It was you. The thing that came out of nowhere.
Thing? I'm a warrior. Far stronger.
I'm not weak. There's...
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really...
Useless?
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Exactly. Most people...
Take it from me. The happiest people...
But I don't want things to end here.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle,
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side, the Abyss doesn't...
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines.
Both of us are bound to disappear. Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control.
No. No! My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up! I can't die here, no! I won't die here!
Auroron! Auroron! Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet.
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself...
I can't believe the captain...
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a...
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. It failed, I'm sorry. We were...
You saved my life. And now, the death.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up.
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why no one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth.
The answer you seek now lies.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind, who shall... Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. Now, remember your name. Even if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your nobility and yearning.
My ancient name. BD.
It means devotion. You will give your all. Not for that answer, you will offer all of it. Having foretold his own death, let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sanhaj. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
I am happy to see your plan advance.
What?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night...
Lord of the Night? As in the one...
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, when you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. Most of you are unaffected because your souls, and yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the... However, this soul does not hail from natlan, or...
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines.
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley line.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world. To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss.
Oh, right! You said before it all came from...
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them with power. Back then, this method was rather... And now, it was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power, such as rebuilding the ley lines once more.
But why would you make that kind of...
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by a different name. Angels. But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with...
No wonder there are Seelies around here. A Seelie also helped us...
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Seelies. Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival. Moika, inheritor of Xbalanque's will, and leader. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken. Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate. You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation...
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, All the memories and legends recorded within the old ley line, just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a...
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the...
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the... What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to...
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet, has it?
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Conria?
That's right. My family. My comrades. My hope. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would... You have that chance before you now.
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains... Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish.
Or history could repeat itself.
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to say, but as I was on the brink of death, I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination.
That's right. Natlan's hero, not only are their deeds and spirits exceptional...
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the... Even if you... Humanity is...
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined. But what are you really trying to protect? The land?
No.
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebearer, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Thank you. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life, but for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the...
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess we'll stick around.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet...
Kaya, Dainsliff, Capitano, Piero, Anafuno.
You come to me with many questions, and you should... They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer to remain in the shadows as shades. The one you wish to know about? I call her the ruler of death. It was an expression of love. She succumbed to self-pity as a result. And no...
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I used that word. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. I'm not familiar with that concept. The device is capable... Even I can... If that power were available... You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your... Ah, yes. Yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably because the young girl from the Masters of the Nightwind is absent. No matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be done.
Young girl?
What? Did I say you come to me with many questions? And you should. You come to me with many questions. And you should be. Phlogiston is Teyvat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental energy, to develop a power to better counter the abyss. Have you heard of the concept? Light refracts into 7 different colors. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery.
Komm. Ich mache jetzt noch 3 Gebiete. Vielleicht ist Nummer 1 nötig. Ich mache höchstens 2 heute.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see...
In that case, we now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa, seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
This may be an unexpected outcome. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own.
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. We tracked down 3 scholars, Abarawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard... Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, they're...
That's true. Now we have enough. And if all else fail...
But that means making everyone... Oh, actually, speaking of the note...
That story begins with the Cataclysm, 500 years. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation... only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief... I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But I turned him down. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif?
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the sister of the prince. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the prince saw me now, I doubt he would even... As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his... My appearance is much changed. And that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once...
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome. Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. We could have seen what I was truly...
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying...
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost. Plain and simple. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders. That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal. And I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remains...
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of...
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan. Like I said before, When a human ascends to the divine, the same principle applies to the ruler of death's power. With one, in other words. It's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength and the ability to harness powers.
That still sounds really...
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron, in the face of their brain.
Spoken like a true leader.
Head back and get some rest. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are...
When you put it that way, Paimon feels even... Alright.
Moment mal. Na gut, das war's dann, Leute. Bis morgen.